What is Gucci YouTube? It's your boy Black Uchiha, 3 long face, skinny body, and we are back, still Blizzard Black, with some more fire Boruto manga related content. Now, before we end the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We got some real serious business to talk about today, yes sir. Let's get to it.
9 mountains and 8 seas make one world. 1,000 worlds make one chiliocosm. 1 chiliocosm to the power of 3, and there's nothing I can't cut.
My boy Sasuke, man, he's not beating these allegations since the moment he set foot in that dimension and he saw Jigen activate that horn. It's been haunting him like a overarching shadow, just going wherever he goes, and he can't really see it. He can't beat these death allegations no matter what he does, no matter how much work he puts in. And I'm here to say my stance has already been clear. If you're gonna kill him, man, then do it right, man. Just do it to the point where I'll be proud to put him on a shirt and be like, yeah, that was my boy Big Sasuke Uchiha. He did the work. He did what he had to do. He's no longer with us, right? But I refuse to accept. And I thought so many ways to go about it. Because at this point, not just 2 Blue Vortex, Naruto Next Generations, Boruto Part 1 as well, it's been a real, it's kind of different from other anime and like manga. I don't really read a lot of manga, but other anime, other shows, other series in general, in terms of its approach, right? Starting off the show, starting off the story, you don't really get a good idea of where it's actually going to go until you get further and further down the line gradually, as opposed to other stories. You get a kind of a foundation set and then building blocks put on top. Whereas with Boruto, it's always a crazy thing that occurs that just changes the trajectory of everything, right? So I'm talking from the jump, right? When Jigen is out here manifesting a table, so we thought at the time, and food out of nowhere, out of thin air, we like, okay, dude really might give Naruto and Sasuke a run for his money, but this is going to be like an end game kind of thing. This might be like the last battle of part 1. You know, we're not going to see Jigen active against Naruto. Bump all that. 8 chapters later, he's in the living room. We're not talking about some 7th Hokage, you know what I'm saying? Nanda Dame. I ain't take off my shoes, you feel me? It's just so many things. Now, all of a sudden, we got Ishiki popping up, right? We had Delta, we had Kash and Koji thinking, okay, the long-awaited, fated reunion that always everybody wanted to occur, but it can kind of happen now with Naruto and Jiraiya. Now we got Kash and Koji, who could see Naruto as the Hokage leading the village. Never happened. So many things, right? And then we go on to Kawaki. Well, we already know this dude was going to be an op. We seen it in the first chapter. We seen it in the first episode. Midway through his character arc, we done forgot all about that and understanding, oh, snap. We still have to get to the point where Kawaki portrays the village. How is he going to portray the village? He done love Naruto so much, you know what I'm saying? He's willing to die for this dude. He out here losing an arm for this dude. So I don't see how we're going to get to part 1. Lest it be my guy Ishiki coming back, and long behold, it wasn't Ishiki. Kawaki just had a screw loose in that fucking top of his, right? But he's doing some nonsensical, idiotic things, and then he's out here turning his back on the ones who held it down for him. Long story short, regardless of how you feel about the situation, but you know, another plot twist coming in right there. Then we get Ada, we get Damon coming into the mix. 10, 12, I don't know, possibly. I've seen people saying 30, 40, even 100-plus-year-old kid entity, something that was infused or made with Shibai cells out here molly-whopping the strongest of the strongest, right? It's just so many plot twists and plot turns. We don't know what to expect. Neji, as bad as the Splinter was, he got it on screen, right? Haku got it on screen. Asuma got it on Kurama. Got it on. So you telling me Sasuke Uchiha, talking about sometimes, most times, a lot of times, he's number 1 in popularity, Naruto pose, is going to get killed off screen, off panel, or in a flashback? It's impossible. Now, this is just logical thinking. This is just me bringing like logics into this. This man, Sasuke, is going to be interesting until we see exactly what Sasuke is doing right now. I believe that there's going to be a very fine line between wherever Sasuke is at, meaning he might be teetering on the edge of life and death right now, and then we might make it back to see Sasuke in time. We're like, okay, my dude is alive. Dang, this is the current state he's in. What happened over the past 3 years, possibly 2 years ago when Boruto supposedly came across Code ended up with the scar. According to Cole, Boruto ended up having to run away. What happened then? Where was Sasuke then? Where's Sasuke now? Is he probably teetering on the edge of death? Like he's hooked up to some crazy 6 paths of pain machine, Edo Tensei type machine. Like, yeah, we got to keep you tuned up, my guys. That's the only way we can keep you alive. And Boruto's on a mission to make sure everything gets right. Or is Boruto so adamant on these 10-tailed soldiers, which is like kind of plausible when you think about it, because Sasuke was affected by them, right? We've seen them turning mad things into trees last chapter, right? We know the dealio with these things. We've seen it happen in the 4th grade ninja war. A lot of people have been coming out, especially since the end of last chapter, with the idea, well, Sasuke probably got turned into a tree. Now Boruto's on a mission to fix this man's life, right? He's on a mission to get things right? So I don't know what's going down with this guy Sasuke, but I believe it's very, very, very important. And I'm a little shaky even on the idea of him turning into a tree, because it's like Boruto, even if he were to figure out, okay, Sasuke is still alive, I know I can reverse it, I can save him, unless there be a time limit on it, which really wouldn't add up, because Boruto was more so worried about the grand scale of things as opposed to his own personal objective, meaning like, you know what, Cole, turn around, stop what you're doing, release these monsters. We need to like free all of the people who's been affected. Or is it more so on the things like, no, because of the things that they're doing, because the things that Code already had did to them is going to be a astronomically even greater consequence compared to what anybody would have thought of, as opposed to just losing a loved one or your sensei in the matter. But no, some craziness is about to happen, because if it's just on top of like, okay, I got to revert Sasuke from being a tree, I'm back in the village. Boy, your dad been you don't even know what happened to your dad, right? It's been 3 years. Boy, yeah, I'm popping up in the village. Where's my pops? Where's my mom? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see them. Like, where they at? So even if you my sensei, it don't matter, bro. First things first, where my mom and dad at? So it's something even bigger than that. Boruto isn't even here on a mission to relieve Sasuke of his tree duties, no pun intended, but it would be interesting to see the idea of Sasuke being a tree and Boruto keeping his somewhere, wherever it be. Like Boruto had to escape and Sasuke got bit, and then whenever they got to clear grounds, it was obvious, okay, Sasuke's turning into a tree because of whatever happened between him and the Clogon. Boruto gets stronger. Now Boruto has to find Code and fix whatever happened to Sasuke, and ultimately ended up fixing the world. It would be interesting. It kind of changes the trajectory of the story, but like I said earlier in the video, we never know where it's gonna go. So that can be one way right there. Sasuke can be dead. Boruto's on the retribution whole type of thing, where it's like, I'm living up not just for Sasuke's legacy, but at the end of the day, I got to get my parents, I got to get everybody back, and then on top of that, I got to stop the future that Code is possibly about to, relay onto us, because of the thing that happened, the tragic thing that happened to Sasuke. Sasuke was the example, and then it kind of contradicts, because it's like, then you're just saying, okay, so they killed Sasuke off screen, and now they're using that whole motive to push Boruto's whole agenda, or push Boruto's entire character, which would kind of be weird because of how beloved a character Sasuke actually is. It's going to be interesting to see Sasuke's current whereabouts. And even if he is, I'm not saying because I'm in the writing room and I know for 100% fact, like, yeah, oh, my boy Ikimoto just let me know the spill, like, all right, we finna see Sasuke chapter 7. Hey, bookmark this just in case we do, though. But I don't got that type of clout. I'm saying more than likely, they're not going to kill this multi-million-dollar character unless they have a way to make it so beautifully put. And I spent my time thinking, and I cannot come up with a way that I can personally make it satisfactory. Story junkie or my needs as a writer, I can't find a way to make it work without it seeming, out of place in the verse for Boruto. So it's going to be real interesting. So the best thing I can say is, if he's not teetering on the brink of death, and if he's not already dead, and even if he is, they're going to have, I don't know what Kishimoto is going to have to do to make it work, but he's going to have to do something. And it's going to be real hard for me to accept it that I didn't get to see my guy Sasuke bite the dust firsthand. I got to get told versus actually seeing, the emotional impact that it could possibly cause for me as a reader, and also for affecting the characters that are also in the world. So best bet is Sasuke is out there doing something that connects to whatever Boruto figured out in terms of the worst case possible future. Maybe it has to do with whatever they did in the past 2 years. It's hard for me to think Cole was the one to off Sasuke, because Cole doesn't even mention Sasuke. He doesn't even mention Sasuke as the reason why he's confronting Sarada, as opposed to mentioning, okay, I know you're close with Boruto, Sarada Uchiha, knowing she's the daughter of the Uchiha, right? So she's going to say, okay, so since you're Boruto's friend, I'm going to go at you, right? Not as as opposed to, okay, you're Sasuke's daughter. I already packed up your pops, so let me go ahead and pack you up. It wasn't anything upon that nature. It wasn't anything like that. So it's going to be real interesting to see Sasuke's whereabouts. All in all, at the end of the day, if they decide to kill this man off camera, like I said, bro, give me a reason. Give me a valid reason that I'm going to accept. And it's still going to be hard for me to do so because I'm not going to really appreciate. We gave Kurama beautiful send-off. Like I said, you know, all of these heavy names, even names that don't hold as much weight, right? Beautiful send-off. Sasuke needs that Jiraiya type impact death. If we're gonna pull the plug, let's just be 100% honest right there. So I'm really excited to see it. And like I said, once they decide to actually go that route and I get to put my man on the shirt, it's going to be in a way that I'm proud of because I'm going to say he went out like an OG. He went out like a real one. He went out like Minato. You feel me? He went out like Jiraiya. Even though I feel like Minato really could have held out and helped raise Naruto. But, you know, he went out like an OG, like he died on the battlefield and we all got to see it firsthand. So I'm going to be real interested, especially moving forward, to see how they go about introducing Sasuke's re-debut into the story, whether it be Sasuke being spoken of in past tense or Sasuke actually having his appearance showed to us. It's your boy Black Child 3. Let me know your thoughts below, comments below. Where do y'all think Sasuke is at currently right now in Boruto 2 Blue Vortex? Holla at your boy. I'm gonna holla at y'all, Black Child. Yes, sir. Ski.
We take a trip to the sky, show them that our limits too high. Cocoa butter hips on the west side. She said